All right, guys. So, welcome to chapter 13, that is layout. So, in this series, we'll be talking about layout as a whole. And what are we going to really learn in this chapter? We're going to learn how to plan a document, how to create a new document, open an existing document, enter, modify text and numbers, manipulate text and numbers, place update, and all that information. So, everything just about how to carry out, perform a layout on whatever document you're working on. So, now for this particular chapter, you need the following source files: activity 13, RTF, shipping RTF, and all of that RTF. So these source files have already been provided, and I'm going to show you how to um, have a folder where all these source files have already been provided. Then we're going to see how to perform all these things real quick. Okay, so without further ado, let me just show, before we get into this in detail, there is something you need to know. I'm going to show you my source folder, okay? And then, or I'm also going to show you how to like create yours, okay? Let's create a source folder and also a work folder so like you can make your work real easy, okay? So I'm going to go straight to desktop. Now, on my desktop, I have this folder called ICT Practical Resource Files. Double click it and open it. I have all the chapters from chapter 11 to chapter 21, all the source files I'll be using for each of the tasks we're going to be performing. Okay. Now, remember that we're dealing with chapter 13 here. So I have my chapter 13 here. Okay, so that does, by the way, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a new folder. Okay, so I come to my desktop and I right click, like so, then I say new, then I open the folder. I'm going to call this folder my chapter 13. So call it my chapter 13. Okay, and then I double click and it opens. Now I'm going to create two subfolders inside this folder. So what I'm going to do is I move straight here, my folder. I'll call the first one uh, um, source folder. Okay, source files. Yeah, say source files. 13. That's for chapter 13. Okay, then I'll call the second one, go back again. I'll create a new one. I'll call this one um, my worked files. Worked files 13. So all your works to be putting them there to make your work really easy. Okay, so now I have my chapter 13 with two folders inside, work files and then my source files. Okay. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to go back to my ICT practical because I want to copy all the files that we're going to be using for this series into my Word. Okay, let's go to my ICT practical. Then I'm going to chapter 13. Open chapter 13. All the files we're using are here. So I'm going to simply select one, Control A, and copy all of them. Then I close it like this. Then I close it out like this. I go to my chapter 13 folder. Okay, and now the source folder, that is the source file 13. I double click and open. Then I paste everything right here. Okay, so now I have everything in one folder so I can like use this to perform my activities. All right, so that's it. In the next tutorial, we're going to start performing all the tasks that we have for this particular chapter 13 layout. All right, see you in the next video.